Hello, hello. So if you've ever asked yourself, can I even use this clip art in my TpT product, then this video is for you. We're going to talk about licensing and clip art and not feeling overwhelmed. Okay. So first things first, licensing can feel super overwhelming at first, but I'm going to break it down and show you exactly where I get my fonts and graphics and how I'm not afraid of takedown notices. Because I saw someone in a Facebook group this morning saying that they got a takedown notice, and it wasn't actually a takedown notice, it was just spam. So I just wanted to, talk about this because I feel like this is a thing that we as TpT sellers need to be aware of, as business owners we need to be aware of, and as people who utilize other people's work in our work, we need to be cognizant of that, and we need to understand what's going on. All right. So first things first, what does commercial use even mean? Commercial use means that you're allowed to use the font or clip art or template in a product that you plan to sell, but they usually come with rules, like there is credit required, especially on Teachers Pay Teachers. If you use TpT clip art, credit is required, flattening is required. You can't use it on print on demand unless you have like a certain license for that. There you can't use it on editable products or boom cards unless you have a special license for that. So you always want to read the fine print for that. So let me show you. You're probably like, what the heck is fine print? Where do I find that? And let me show you. Okay, so let me come up here. It looks like, okay. So this is one of my favorite TpT sellers, Barefoot and Bilingual, and they have all these super cute little things. And look at this. They have this extended license for KDP, which is like print on demand. But I've noticed that in my downloads of her products, what she does is she has you come back to Teachers Pay Teachers to see the terms of use. So like, actually, it's probably just in one of these. The terms of use is usually like over here, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Barefoot and Bilingual. We're going to look at terms. This is a way that you can easily find terms of use of whoever you have purchased clip art from. This should be good, but I would just download it just to be sure, and then you can read it over. I've actually already downloaded a few other ones to show you. So this is uh, Bunny on a Cloud, and their terms of use are very simple. You can read over this, and I encourage you to read over the terms of use that you have when you sorry, my dog's like rubbing her face all over things. Sorry. I encourage you to look at your commercial use license and make sure that it says commercial use. This is another agreement. Commercial use is allowed with credit given to Erin Colleen Design, including a hyperlink to my store and my branding logo included in each download. So you can find this. Hey, hey, stop it. Stop. Okay. So let me show you what that looks like really quick. So Erin Colleen, I have some pumpkins. Here we go. So let me take these. So she has these pumpkins that I purchased. She has her terms of use right here you can find, and then she has her logo right here. So it's really easy to see what you need to include. She talks about it here, and then she gives you that logo within every uh, download. Okay. Um, Barefoot and Bilingual, in their download, they have a link to this page to see the most up-to-date terms of use. So I would always just read it in case it changed. It also says when it was last updated, so I know if I need to check it again, because I use Barefoot and Bilingual quite frequently, so I don't really need to check it every single time because I know it hasn't been updated in a couple years. All right. So there's that. And then, oh, another one that I love to use is Creative Fabrica. They have their own special commercial use guide. They also have a special thing about their license. They have a guide and they have a license for you. So in the guide, they have a whole entire mini course about it. So they have videos here, and then subscription license, all these different types of licenses that you may have. They have all these different ways to navigate the platform and how you can like respond to IP infringements and everything. There's so much on here. Everything that you need is here. And if you want to look at the specific license that you purchase with, I have a subscription. So I would go here to the subscription license and I would review what it has. And I love these because it has like pictures. Like this is the original download. So you can't use it like this, but you can use it like this, you know? So they give you a lot of special like case instances and they show you exactly what is okay and what is not okay. And I love that about Creative Fabrica. And Canva is another one that has they have their own terms of use that you can use, not use, that you need to look at. They changed, they used to, there was a time when they were changing their terms of use depending on who you talk to. So a lot of sellers kind of shy away from Canva's clip art and templates. I wouldn't use their template at all in your products. I would use your own templates or create new because they were very dodgy for a while. I think they've gotten a lot better now. I think they know what they're doing. They always knew what they were doing, but like they're very clear about it now. And I think that's very important. So there's that. Another thing I wanted to talk about. Ooh, okay, so I love using, well, I can show you my go-to shops. I mostly use Barefoot and Bilingual, Bunny on a Cloud, that Erin Colleen. Um, and then I like to make like a folder in my clip art that's like safe commercial use resources. I like to keep the terms of use with that set of clip art. Um, and then the fonts that I like, let me show you the fonts that I like because I think it's the coolest thing ever that there are free commercial use fonts. So I like KA fonts, which I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry, hold on. All right, so I like this. I call her Caitlin Albani, but I'm not sure how she pronounces her name because I've never had that conversation with her. But if you go over here to, if you just type in KA fonts into the search bar, it'll take you right here. And then I just go to free and then I head on over here to fonts. Actually, you might have to do fonts first and then go to free. And then you'll see she has elementary. That's a nice, good font. And it says includes personal and commercial use. And this one is also commercial use. And I love Honeycomb and Weekdays. This is a really good header font. This is a really good subheader font. And then you can use something like Century Gothic as your paragraph font. I am obsessed with fonts. They are one of my favorite things on this planet that we have been given. So I like to, oops, sorry. Um, I really love uh, KA fonts. And one of the things I found her on Creative Fabrica. So most of my fonts that I've gotten from her are from Creative Fabrica. But she also has a giant growing bundle that I purchased because it's delightful. One of my favorite fonts by her is Daydreamer. I use it constantly, constantly. And then she has those free ones that I just love. And I feel like everybody on the planet doesn't know about the free ones, you know, because I don't know, I just don't see them around a lot outside of my little people. But I know that my people know because I see you guys using it all the time because I talk about I never stop talking about it. But another so there's KA fonts. She has this growing bundle which you'll get everything she ever creates. It's fantastic. Another one is KG fonts. This is one of the first fonts I ever got that I ever paid for was KG Red Hands. This says it's personal use, but if you read it over, you can purchase a commercial license to use it commercially. So if you purchase for a single download, it is $5. And so this is the first thing that I bought. I bought KG Red Hands for $5, and it's such a good, chunky, easy font, easily readable. People just love it. I've had people ask me on Etsy, because there's like a kind of almost a chat feature, a messaging back and forth feature on Etsy. People ask me if I could change the font on some classroom decor to KG Red Hands because they love that font so much. It's a nice, it's got the right kind of A. It's just a good, easy font that people love. So there's that. And then also, I really like Bunny on a Cloud has some too. Bunny on a Cloud has some fonts as well. And I love that. Fonts. So she's got paragraphs, which is a delightful, beautiful font. And then she's got these writing foundation ones. She's got all of her fonts here with a license for them. And then this one is personal use. So personal use is fine. That's if you use it in your own classroom. But if you plan to sell it, then you are going to need to get a a commercial use license. All right. So there's that. Okay. So I want to go back to talking about Canva really quick. Okay. So let me come back to you. All right. So the thing with Canva, it's very tricky. Okay. So they have all these templates, right? Let me actually, I could probably show you Canva.com. And then you go to their templates. And oh, I'm not scaring my screen. Here we go. So if you go to Canva and you go to templates right here and you look up like meet the teacher, and you'll see all these super cute little things, and they're great. they're adorable. Like, these are cute, right? So you can customize this template. You cannot use this template at all. You'll have to change all. You can use it. You can use it for a personal use in your own classroom, but you can't use this to create something else because they will come after you. They'll come after you, and you'll have to take it down. And Teachers Pay Teachers is really good about just being like, okay, we're taking it down. So I would really I shy away from Canva because of that. But another thing is that their elements must be marked for commercial use. This, I'm not even sure really how to find this. This might be here. Free for Canva Pro. I'm never really, okay, Canva Pro, get this media for free. You can use it in a Canva design for a wide range of personal and commercial uses. You can't trademark designs that they talk about it right here, and then they have a thing for your license, a content license agreement. I would encourage you to read over all of this. I would encourage you to learn the ins and outs of this. I would I tend to shy away from it. So another thing is fonts are usually okay. What are they called? The pro license are usually okay under the pro license, but again, you're gonna want to double check that. You can't use Canva to create editable products for resale, which that's something that I've heard about. I haven't specifically asked Canva about this, but I know that they like to have people, at least at one point, they like to make it so that you had like a template that they would have to click through and use Canva to edit. It's to me, it's a nightmare. because there's so much, like, so many little pieces that you just have to kind of figure out if it's okay to use or not, and I don't like that. So I personally don't use anything of Canva. If I come onto Canva, I start with a new page and I use my own uploads and drop things in that way instead of using their stuff. Okay, so I wouldn't even start with one of their templates. You can look at them. I guess I wouldn't even look at them because I don't want to be influenced by what they're doing. I'd rather just make it my own because I'm so worried that they're just gonna wreck my life. So I shy away from Canva. I shy away from Canva. If you want to use it, you feel free, but it is too much for me. So that being said, don't let the fear of licensing stop you from creating. Um, I would just, if you're using Canva, just use your own stuff. Use your own fonts. Use your own elements. That's me. Um, I just use PowerPoint, so I don't know the problem. Um, so don't let the fear of licensing stop you from creating because everything is changeable. You can fix any problems that you have. You can fix any mistakes that you made. If you are watching this and you're like, oh my gosh, I've totally used a template from Canva. Who hasn't? We all have. It's fine. Just fix it. All right. Make sure you're using a trusted source and you'll just be golden. So that's all for me today. I hope this was helpful. I would love if you comment below any questions you have. That's one of my favorite ways to interact and make new videos for you guys and be super helpful. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for being here. Bye.